Now to Ozaukee County, where people heard several loud booms last night and had no idea what it was.
Yeah, with no confirmed cause, some people are suggesting a frost quake could be to blame. Lauren Winfrey talked to people in the area who tell her what happened.
Neighbors say it sounded like a cannon firing, with a bang so intense it even rattled a few homes. It's a quiet, still Sunday in Ozaukee County. But that's only after dozens of neighbors were frightened following what Joette Slaustead and her husband describe as a loud sound going bump in the night.
I heard two loud booms.
It sounded like boom. And then it sounded like boom.
A boom typically known as a frostquake that sounds something like this. According to Scott Ziegler, Director of Emergency Management at the Ozaukee County Sheriff's Office, a frostquake happens when water in the ground freezes and expands. The pressure can cause a loud boom and a shake similar to an earthquake.
Not unheard of in this area, but it has been quite some time since I've heard anybody reporting any. 4 winters ago, to be exact.
Yeah, I never heard a boom up there in the house. I was in the house.
Today's TMJ4 last reported on a frostquake so intense it caused a 100-foot-long crack in the driveway of a home in Waupun.
They generally don't ever impact public safety, cause damage. Just kind of an unsettling event.
So unsettling, Joel Claremont, who lives in Cedarburg, took to Twitter, asking if anyone heard what he described as a giant explosion.
It wasn't a gunshot, it wasn't a firecracker, it wasn't a car crash, things that you might expect to hear. It was something unusual and loud.
And after receiving so many phone calls overnight, the sheriff's office says they did do some investigating, and that's how they determined that big bang was most likely a frostquake. Reporting in Ozaukee County, Lauren Winfrey, today's TMJ4.
All right, so for more on what exactly causes those so-called frostquakes, let's check in with the expert.
Alicia Wilson, get to it.
Well, I'll do the best that I can. Hey, the technical term for the icequake or the frostquake is cryoseism, and that's what happens when, as Lauren said, the water seeps down into the soil and the rock, and then we have the temperature roller coasters like we've had, where you get warming, intense warming, like we saw the 40s over the past 3 days, and then freezing. So that stresses the rock and the soil, and you get the boom. Here's a diagram here showing that of the water seeping down, and as that water freezes again, it expands, and from there you get the boom and the crackle and the pop. So if that's what happened, that would be an explanation of what you saw there. And as you see here with the ice quakes and the frost quakes, you get these cracks in the ground, and that's what's left behind. It's not uncommon. I did a little research on this in the state of Wisconsin, also in Missouri and other parts of the upper Midwest. Now,